chosen one. Congratulations, it is done. You will never have to go through that again. Stop and listen carefully, because what I am about to speak over you is life-changing, and if you let this pass, you may miss a breakthrough that has your name on it. I am telling you that the season of that specific pain has ended, and heaven has sealed it closed. The trial that drained your strength, the battle that made you cry in silence, the burden that pressed on your chest at night, will not repeat itself. This is not a temporary pause, but a divine conclusion written by my hand. If you receive this with faith, comment Amen. When I say it is done, I mean that the cycle has been broken at its root. The pattern that kept returning to test you has been dismantled in the unseen realm. You will not relive that humiliation, that betrayal, that fear, or that deep exhaustion in the same way again. I have watched you endure it longer than you thought you could, and I did not waste a single tear you shed. What felt endless to you had an expiration date in my timing. You thought you were barely surviving, but you were being strengthened in places you could not see. The pressure that felt cruel was shaping endurance inside you. The silence that felt empty was building trust between us. I never abandoned you in that valley. Even when your prayers felt weak, I was closer than your next breath. Because this chapter is closed, new ground is opening beneath your feet. You will walk with a steadiness that surprises even you. The fear of repeating the same mistake or facing the same heartbreak will lose its grip on your thoughts. I am placing a quiet confidence inside you that does not shout, but stands firm. That confidence comes from knowing I have already handled what tried to handle you. Within the first steps of this new season, you will sense a shift. You will notice that what used to trigger anxiety no longer controls your reactions. You will see doors that once slammed shut begin to open with ease. This is not luck or coincidence, but my protection guiding your path. If you believe I am restoring you, comment 1212. I need you to understand why this matters so deeply. If you keep expecting to suffer the same way again, you will shrink back from the blessing prepared for you. Fear would make you hesitate at the doorway of your own miracle. That is why I am speaking clearly now. I am cutting off the lie that tells you nothing ever changes. You have been marked as chosen, not because you were perfect, but because you remained faithful in the fire. Many would have given up in your place. Many would have hardened their hearts or turned away, but you kept whispering my name even when you felt numb. That whisper was enough for me to move on your behalf. There were nights you felt alone in your room, thinking no one understood the depth of your struggle. I was there counting every sigh. I was there guarding you from dangers you never even knew were near. The enemy wanted to convince you that your suffering would define your future. I am now declaring that it refined you instead. Before I continue, open your heart in gratitude and like the video as a simple act of faith that you are stepping into something new. Let that small action be your agreement that this painful chapter is truly finished. What you are aligning with right now carries weight in the spiritual realm. Do not treat this moment lightly. You will never have to go through that again does not mean you will never face challenges. It means that particular lesson has been completed. The test that once overwhelmed you has already produced its result. I do not repeat exams you have passed. I promote my children forward. The strength you gained from that hardship is now part of who you are. You speak differently. You think more carefully. You pray with deeper sincerity. Those changes were not accidental but intentional growth. What once felt like punishment was actually preparation. In this new chapter, I am surrounding you with support that reflects my favor. The right voices will come near you. The right opportunities will recognize you. The right peace will settle over your mind. I am aligning circumstances in ways you cannot yet see. Do not look back at that closed door with longing or regret. There is nothing left for you there. The tears have already watered the ground enough. Now you will see seeds of joy begin to rise from that soil. I transform pain into testimony. The congratulations I speak over you is not casual. It is heaven acknowledging that you endured and did not collapse. It is a celebration of your resilience and your quiet obedience. I am proud of the way you kept standing when everything tried to knock you down. That pride is filled with love, not pressure. As you move forward, guard your thoughts carefully. Do not replay old scenes of failure in your mind. Do not rehearse old fears as if they are waiting around the corner. Trust that I have gone ahead of you and cleared the path. You are not walking into a trap, but into promise. This shift will also affect your relationships. You will notice that certain tensions lose their intensity. You will find yourself responding with calm where you once reacted with panic. That is evidence that healing has taken place inside you. Healing is not loud, but it is powerful. For so long, you braced yourself for disappointment. You expected that if something good appeared, it would soon be taken away. That expectation came from the wounds you endured. But I am rewiring that mindset and replacing it with trust. You will begin to expect stability instead of chaos. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible. But this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. The reason you will never go through that again is because the lesson embedded in that season has already been learned. I do not allow my chosen ones to suffer without purpose. Every tear refined your character. Every delay strengthened your patience. Every unanswered prayer built deeper intimacy between us. You may not realize it yet, but your reactions have already changed. Situations that once would have shattered your peace now only ripple the surface. That is growth. That is evidence that the storm shaped you but did not sink you. I have fortified your spirit from the inside out. When I say congratulations, I am acknowledging that you passed through fire without losing your identity. You did not let bitterness consume your heart. You did not let despair steal your faith completely. You bent under pressure, but you did not break. That resilience is precious in my sight. There were moments you thought you were failing because you felt tired. You thought weakness meant you were losing. But even in your weakest hour, you still reached toward me. Even in confusion, you still desired my presence. That longing kept you aligned with my will. Now you are entering a calmer stretch of your journey. It will not be empty or dull. It will be steady and purposeful. The frantic pace of survival is being replaced with intentional movement. You will have room to breathe again. This next phase will bring clarity where there was once confusion. Decisions that felt overwhelming will become simpler. You will hear my guidance more clearly, because anxiety will no longer drown it out. I am sharpening your discernment. I am strengthening your inner peace. The pain you endured also exposed who was truly for you. It revealed who stood by your side and who stepped away. That revelation was necessary. I am aligning you with people who match your growth, not your trauma. The company you keep will now reflect the maturity you gained. If you receive that your suffering has truly ended and that I am guiding you forward, comment 333. Understand this clearly. I did not close that chapter halfway. I finished it completely. There is no hidden extension waiting for you. There is no surprise return of that same heartbreak in disguise. I have sealed it in a way that the enemy cannot reopen. Your trust in me has matured through hardship. Before, you trusted me when things were comfortable. Now you trust me because you have seen me sustain you in discomfort. That kind of faith is deeper and more unshakable. It is built on experience, not just hope. As you move forward, do not downplay what you survived. Do not minimize the strength it took to endure. Give yourself permission to acknowledge that it was hard. Give yourself permission to feel proud that you made it through. I am proud of you. I am also restoring what that season tried to steal. If it attacked your confidence, I am rebuilding it stronger. If it shook your sense of security, I am establishing firmer ground beneath you. If it made you question your worth, I am reminding you that you are chosen and loved. Nothing you faced changed my view of you. There will be moments in this new season when you look back and realize how far you have come. What once made you cry will no longer have power over your emotions. You will speak about it without trembling. That is when you will fully understand what I meant when I said it is done. I am bringing you into a place where you can focus on growth instead of recovery. You will invest your energy into building, creating, and loving rather than just surviving. The constant alertness that kept you tense will fade. You will find joy in simple things again. The breakthrough you longed for is not only external, it is internal. Peace inside your heart is the foundation for everything else I am about to release into your life. Without that peace, even blessings can feel overwhelming. With it, you will handle abundance wisely. Do not be surprised if opportunities begin to appear quickly. When a long season closes, momentum often follows. I have been preparing circumstances behind the scenes. What felt like delay was actually alignment. Timing matters, and now the timing is shifting in your favor. Guard your gratitude in this season. Gratitude will keep your heart soft and aware of my hand. It will remind you that everything good flows from my love. Stay close to me, even when life feels easier. Comfort is a gift, but connection is greater. The congratulations I spoke at the beginning was also a commissioning. You are not just exiting pain, you are entering purpose. The strength you gained will help someone else one day. Your story will become a light to those still in darkness. I redeem every struggle. You will notice your prayers changing. They will carry more confidence and less desperation. They will sound less like cries for rescue and more like declarations of trust. That shift is powerful. It shows that your heart understands my faithfulness more deeply now. If you trust that I am leading you into lasting peace, comment 777. Remember that you are not lucky. You are protected. You are not forgotten. You are guided. Every closed door behind you was intentional. Every open door ahead of you is deliberate. I am walking with you into this new chapter. I am not sending you alone. My presence that sustained you in hardship will also accompany you in blessing. Do not shrink back because things are improving. Receive the good without guilt. This is your transition from survival to stability. This is your movement from constant testing to visible favor. You have endured enough of that particular battle. Now you will see evidence that your endurance was not wasted. Safety will feel unfamiliar at first. Peace can feel strange when you have grown used to tension. You might even question whether the calm will last. I am telling you clearly that this calm is not temporary relief, but a new foundation. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. The storm you endured carved deeper roots inside you, roots that now anchor you firmly in my truth. Before, your stability depended on circumstances. Now it rests in me. That shift is why you will never have to go through that same trial again. I did not simply remove you from the fire. I transformed you within it. The person who entered that season is not the same person stepping out. Your discernment is sharper, your boundaries are stronger, your compassion is deeper without being naive. You will begin to see opportunities that once intimidated you. What once felt out of reach will now feel attainable. That is not arrogance rising inside you. That is confidence born from experience. You know now that if you could survive that, you can handle what comes next. There were times you felt ashamed for struggling. You compared your journey to others and wondered why yours seemed heavier. But I measure growth differently than the world does. The weight you carried was matched to the strength I was building in you. I am also restoring your sense of joy, not a forced smile or shallow laughter. I am restoring a steady joy that sits quietly in your spirit. It will not depend on constant good news. It will flow from knowing I am with you. The people around you will notice the shift. They will sense a calmness that was not there before. They may not understand what changed, but you will. You will know that something has lifted because I lifted it. Do not rush through this new season. You do not need to prove anything. You do not need to overwork yourself to feel secure. The striving that once came from fear is being replaced with trust. You can move steadily without running. If you feel that I am teaching your heart to rest again, comment 555. Rest does not mean stagnation. It means operating from peace instead of panic. It means making decisions from clarity instead of desperation. It means allowing me to guide you instead of trying to control every outcome. That is a powerful shift. I know there were moments when you begged me to end that hardship. You asked why it lasted so long. You wondered if I heard you at all. I heard every word, even the ones you could not form clearly. Timing is something you often struggle to understand. But I see the whole picture. If I had ended that season too early, you would not have gained the depth you now carry. If I had delayed it longer, it would have crushed you. I ended it at the precise moment growth was complete. You are stepping into favor that will feel balanced, not extreme highs followed by deep lows. Not chaos disguised as excitement, but steady progress that builds over time. I am establishing you, not just elevating you. This is also a season of rebuilding trust within yourself. That hardship may have shaken your confidence in your own judgment. You may have doubted your decisions. I am restoring your ability to discern wisely. You will begin to trust your instincts again because they are being aligned with my wisdom. You will recognize red flags sooner. You will sense peace when something is right. That clarity will protect you from repeating old patterns. Understand this clearly. The reason you will never go through that again is because you are no longer the same version of yourself that tolerated it. Growth changes what you accept. Healing changes what you allow. Strength changes what you fear. I am proud of how you held on, even when holding on felt pointless. You did not see immediate results. You did not receive instant relief, yet you continued. That perseverance moved heaven in ways you could not see. Now I am inviting you to release the identity of being wounded. You are no longer defined by what hurt you. You are defined by the fact that you overcame it. Carry that truth into every new space you enter. If you trust that I have fully closed that painful chapter, comment 999. You will notice that your prayers feel different in this season. They will carry gratitude more often than desperation. They will express hope more often than fear. That is evidence that your spirit feels the shift before your circumstances fully display it. There is also a restoration of hope happening within you. Not blind hope that ignores reality, but mature hope that understands trials and still expects goodness. That kind of hope is resilient. I am strengthening your relationship with me in a quieter way now. In the storm, you cried out loudly. In this season, you will walk closely. It will feel less dramatic, but more stable. I am drawing you into consistency. The congratulations I spoke was not just about surviving, it was about transformation. You have crossed a spiritual threshold. The old cycle is broken. The repetition has ended. Do not look back expecting an apology from the past. Do not wait for closure from people who hurt you. I have already given you closure by closing the door myself. That is enough. You will feel lighter because you are lighter. You will think clearer because confusion has lifted. You will move forward because fear has loosened its grip. This is what freedom feels like after endurance. There were days when your heart felt constantly on edge. You anticipated bad news before it arrived. You braced yourself for disappointment, even in moments that should have been joyful. That habit was formed by repeated hurt. Now, I am retraining your heart to expect goodness instead of disaster. You may still feel moments of hesitation when something positive begins to unfold. A part of you may whisper that it is too good to last. That whisper comes from memory, not prophecy. I am silencing that fear and replacing it with assurance. The reason you will never go through that again is because you have developed discernment that protects you. You recognize early warning signs now. You understand your value more clearly. You will not step back into what once drained you. Growth has raised your standards. Healing has clarified your boundaries. Wisdom has strengthened your decisions. These changes are permanent. They are not temporary reactions, but lasting transformation. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. You are also entering a season where your voice carries more authority. Not loud authority that demands attention, but quiet confidence that commands respect. What once intimidated you will now meet a steady gaze. I am teaching you to trust the stability I am building. Stability may not feel dramatic, but it is powerful. It allows you to plan without fear. It allows you to commit without anxiety. It allows you to rest without guilt. In this calmer season, you will rediscover parts of yourself that were buried under stress. Creativity will return. Patience will deepen. Kindness will flow more freely because it is no longer fighting exhaustion. You are becoming whole again. If you believe I am restoring your inner strength, comment 222. You must understand that I did not allow that hardship to break you. I allowed it to expose what needed healing. I allowed it to reveal where you needed growth. And when that work was complete, I closed the chapter firmly. There will be moments when you are tempted to revisit the past in your thoughts. You may replay conversations or decisions, wondering what you could have done differently. I am telling you now that self-blame has no place in this new season. You did the best you could with the strength you had at the time. Now your strength has increased, your perspective has widened, your faith has matured. That is why the same situation would not have the same power over you today. You have evolved beyond it. You will also notice that certain triggers no longer affect you the same way. Words that once pierced your heart will now glance off without sinking in. Situations that once overwhelmed you will now feel manageable. That is evidence that healing has truly taken root. I am not only ending a painful chapter, I am establishing a healthier pattern in its place. You will form habits rooted in wisdom rather than fear. You will make choices guided by peace rather than pressure. This is how lasting change happens. The congratulations I spoke at the beginning continues to echo over your life. It is heaven affirming that endurance has produced fruit. It is my voice declaring that you have graduated from that test. You are moving forward, not circling back. In this new chapter, your relationships will reflect your growth. You will be drawn toward people who respect your boundaries. You will feel less compelled to chase validation. You will understand that you are already valued. If you trust that I have permanently shifted your path, comment 1010. I am also restoring your sense of anticipation. For a long time, you anticipated problems. Now, you will begin to anticipate possibilities. That change in expectation will shape your experiences in powerful ways. When you wake up in the morning, you will not feel the same heaviness pressing on your chest. There will be a subtle sense of hope that carries you through the day. That hope is my gift to you. It is a sign that something within has been renewed. Do not fear calm days. Do not suspect quiet seasons. They are not traps, they are restoration. I am allowing your spirit to recover fully before leading you into greater responsibility. You may also find yourself forgiving more easily. Not because what happened was acceptable, but because you are no longer carrying the weight of it. Forgiveness will free you from lingering bitterness. It will protect your peace. The enemy hoped that hardship would harden you. Instead, it refined you. It deepened your empathy. It strengthened your resilience. It brought you closer to me. Now, I am inviting you to walk confidently. Not with pride that ignores me, but with assurance that I am walking beside you. You are not stepping into this future alone. Remember that the worst of that chapter is truly behind you. There is no hidden return. There is no repeat waiting around the corner. I have sealed it closed because its purpose has been fulfilled. As you continue forward, hold on to this truth. You are not defined by what you survived. You are defined by the fact that you overcame it. That distinction matters. I am proud of you, chosen one. I am pleased with your perseverance. I am delighted by your growth. Keep moving forward with steady faith. This new season is not about proving yourself. It is about living from the strength you already built. It is about enjoying the stability I have established. It is about trusting that when I say it is done, I truly mean it. Now you are beginning to understand what freedom truly feels like. It is not loud or dramatic. It is quiet and steady, like a deep breath after being underwater too long. The pressure that once sat on your shoulders is no longer there because I have lifted it completely. You are not imagining the relief. It is real. For a long time, you carried tension in your body without realizing it. Your mind was always preparing for the next blow. Even when nothing was wrong, you felt like something could go wrong at any moment. That constant alertness drained you more than you knew. I am releasing you from that state of constant defense. You do not have to scan every room for danger. You do not have to analyze every word spoken to you. You do not have to brace yourself before every conversation. The battle that trained you to live that way is over. The reason I am so firm about this is because I do not want you shrinking in a season meant for expansion. If you keep acting like you are still in survival mode, you will miss the beauty of what I am building around you. I ended that chapter so you could grow without fear. I closed it so you could breathe without tension. Why is the government trying so hard to hide this 7-second brain ritual? A major CIA leak has exposed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people clear debt and welcome wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning financial struggles into better lives. New homes, vehicles, and vacations are becoming possible. But this secret could be pulled down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You have learned what you needed to learn. You have developed strength that cannot be taken from you. That strength is now part of your foundation. It will support you, not weigh you down. You may still have moments where old memories surface. When they do, do not panic. They are reminders of what you overcame, not warnings of what is returning. Let those memories pass through you without grabbing hold of them. They no longer control your future. If you feel the weight lifting and peace settling in, comment 1111. I am also healing the way you see yourself. That season may have made you question your worth.